And basically, a couple of years ago, I kind of lost a big bout of work, and I was pretty depressed, and like I was feeling a bit 40, and a bit fatty, and basically, my friend put a picture up on Facebook suddenly, and it was a pint of green juice, and I thought, what the hell? Like everyone was laughing at this picture, but for some reason I was drawn to this picture, so I sent my friend a private message and said, what is it? And he said, oh, you should see this amazing documentary. I saw it last night. It's only available in America. I was like, all right. So, and I've told Joe this before, and I think he's let me off, but I basically illegally downloaded it. And I watched it kind of like the next night with my wife, and it just literally like blew me away. It really connected with me, and I thought I could do this, you know. And I just thought it was really inspiring, as it obviously is for all of you guys being here as well. Watched the movie, and I started to kind of, you know, juice, and the weight comes off, as we all know, and you start to glow and feeling better. And then I just noticed another post on Facebook from my friend Ali, who's based in Scotland. He's another drummer like me, saying that he was really not feeling so good. He was maybe like in the 20 stone kind of mark and feeling rubbish. So I sent him a private message and the illegal link for the film. It's basically me and Ali are going to get arrested tonight, and you guys are going to have a really good time. But basically, I'll send Ali the link, and I think the one thing that this film has done for me, and it appears to do for everyone, is that it connects with people. And Ali's done so well, and he's inspired all his friends and family. And as you can hear, I'm not from Scotland, but so Ali's a massive, massive part of the reason this event is on here tonight, and I just want to bring him up to say a few words, and then we'll bring the Australian fellow up, okay? So give Ali a big round of applause.
Even folks unaccustomed that I am to public speaking. I'm like Steve, I'm a drummer, I sit at the back just hitting things, and I let a singer take all the flack. It's nice having a set of drums to hide behind. This is strange. But I don't want to think about the past, because I got to about 21 stone. I was sitting at home, drinking vodka, eating pizza, bit of a bad way. Put up a sign on Facebook, as Steve said, saying like, I'm 21 stone and I feel like shit. And Steve came through and said, look, you've got to watch this film. So I did. I watched the film. I remember he sent me it, and I thought, oh, it's a YouTube, it'll be 5 minutes. Now, bloody hell, it's an hour and a half. I'm not going to sit through it. But I sat through it, you know, and that's Phil, the truck driver. I thought, that's me, you know. So something just clicked, and I focused. And within about a few months, I lost, probably the best part of 3.5, 4 stone. I've got to be honest, I put on half a stone over Christmas, because I was eating crap. And this is what me and Steve say. This is not monks and nuns. We are bad now and again, you know. And I still have a few pints, but I don't have a dozen pints anymore. I don't arse a bottle of vodka in front of the Sopranos. Although I'm going to say that was fun in bits. I can't say that, but generally I'm divorced, 3 kids. One kid I wasn't allowed to see because his mum. I don't want to go there, honestly. Just see what else is in my. But anyway, Steve got in touch, and ever since I saw the film, that it's just changed everything, and I've passed it on. It's a great little chain. You just pass it on to other people. Mr. Robertson there, Big Dave at the back. Loads of people have just tuned in, and they've got it. They've just got it. It clicked, you know. And I don't know. I mean, I would honestly say that Steve and Joe possibly actually saved my life. I'm not joking. It was that bad. So I'm not going to say any more at all, you know. But what I did do though is I wrote an open letter on Facebook to Joe, who I'd never met before, and said, look man, you know, we're from Scotland, we eat deep fried Mars bars. And people say, Ali, don't go for, you're making Scots, that's a sort of stereotypical thing. Yeah, but people do eat. I've been in a chip shop and a kid comes in, or there's a deep fried Mars bar. What we do is we eat far too much deep fried, forget the Mars bars, too many haggis, chips, fish and everything, you know. And what I do now, I love Indian food. I have maybe 1 a month when I used to have 3 a week. It's just clicking, being sensible, you know. And I say, anyway, I wrote to Joe, and Joe was going to try and come here, but he couldn't make it. And then suddenly, 3 or 4 months on, he suddenly said he's coming. And indeed, I think it's possibly about time for me to bugger off. And Steve, will we introduce Mr. Kraft?
I've never had that introduction. G'day guys, thank you very much for what a wonderful welcome. In fact, I don't think I need to speak after hearing what Ali said. It's all there. Well done, Ali. Congratulations. And look, I want to say a big thank you to, and a welcome. I mean, it's incredible to be back in Edinburgh. I've only been here once before, had a wonderful time about 15 years ago, played at Glen Eagles, had a wonderful weekend of golf, and it's just wonderful to come back. But what's even more heartwarming to me is that on a Saturday night, after a rugby match, we have a full house here of people that are interested in talking about how we can lead happier, healthier and longer lives. And that's a real change, and that's something that I see time and time again wherever I travel. And I think, you know, you should all give yourself a huge big pat on the back for being here tonight, and a round of applause for coming out in this weather, which I guess is pretty normal for you guys, isn't it? But, you know, to come out, and your time, you know, time is incredibly valuable these days. It's really valuable. And so it warms my heart, the fact that you come and are spending some time here with me for a couple of hours. So the least I could do when Ali sent me the message on Facebook was to come up here to Scotland and to do the talk tonight, which here we are, and it's fabulous. And I've got a lot of stress, or not stress, a lot of flack on Facebook for saying I'm doing a UK tour and all I was in England, and it was like everyone in Wales and Scotland. So here I am, so I'm here. Now all the people in Wales are upset, and the people in Glasgow and all that. But anyway, we'll get to everywhere. So I got an email. I just want to mention somebody here tonight. I got this email through the office, and it's from someone in the room's kids, and they sent me a note. And maybe is Kate here? I think it's Kate Jackson.
Yeah.
If you're here, where are you? Okay, here's Kate, right? Did you know that your kids sent me a note? All right, so here's something, and this is a sort of life that I lead now, where I get these incredible messages, and it was like, "Dear Joe, we just want to let you know about our most amazing mother. She's coming to see you in Edinburgh this weekend, which is very exciting. She watched your film in the summer last year, and it's been incredible to watch her lose over 2 stone, but much more importantly, feel so much better about herself, her mood, and her resilience, and her passion for life is definitely juice-fueled. She's evangelical about you. We all had to watch your film on Christmas Day, and is spreading the juice word far and wide. We just want you to know just how fantastic she is, and if you see her in Edinburgh, looking cool with short grey hair and a colourful exuberance of a dress when you're wearing jeans, then you will know she's your #1 fan, and that we are all eternally grateful for the juicy difference in our mum. We hope you have a great tour in the UK. With best wishes, Martha, John, Anna and Owen, her children and children-in-law." So there you go. So that's pretty cool, and that's very nice. Yeah, so and you're in the front row too, which is really good. So where do we start? Okay, so I've got about an hour, which I will talk for, and we're going to do Q&A. We're going to do some juicing, and then later on we'll sign books and photos. And so that's kind of how the night will run. And I think that in terms of having this intimate chat tonight, you've seen my movie and you've seen where I was, and so a lot of people have experienced a reboot. A lot of people have done juicing, and I always like to start by asking those people in the audience to raise your hand if you have done 1 day or more where all you've done, okay, you haven't eaten anything as in masticating and chewed, you've only drunk juice. 1 day or more, put your hand up because of this movie. Okay, that's a good amount of people in the room. Looking more, look at that. Now keep the hands up, keep the hands up. This is still, we're going. 3 days or more, keep your hands up. 3 days or more, keep your hands up. Okay, only a couple went down, that's cool. 5 days or more. 5 days or more. Okay, 7 days or more. Wow, we've got some people all over a week. There's a lot of hands up here for those who can't see. 10 days or more. 15. 20, 25, 30. 30 days or more. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. 40 days or more. Okay, has anyone been crazy enough to do 60 days like me? Keep your hands up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So like when I started this journey, and I guess the journey for me really started when I got sick. When I got sick, I was like in this position of why me? How unlucky am I? Like I would walk around saying why me, and I was tripping over my bottom lip. I felt so sorry for myself. Like why did I get caught with this thing? How did this happen? And my immediate reaction was that I'm too busy to worry about this. I'm going to take my money, which I was, doing pretty well in business, and I'm going to go and outsource my health to somebody else. I'm just going to say, here's some money. That's your job. You went to college. You went to medicine. You're a drug company. You're a medical health care provider. Here's money. Fix me. I'll be back in a couple of weeks, but here's some money and fix me. Right? This is not good. I don't like being sick, so fix me. This was my attitude. And this was my attitude for about 8 long years, from 32 to the age of 40. Now, you might look at that as kind of crazy, but the reality is that's how most people are living their life. And I was like leader of the pack. That's what I was doing. I was saying, I'm sick. It's not my fault. It's someone else's fault or someone else's job to fix me. So when I hit 40 and I had this sort of aha moment of who put me in the time machine, like when I looked in the mirror on my 40th birthday and I really didn't recognise that person there in terms of who I thought I would be and who I had been. And it was something about turning 40, it was something about having that 4 as opposed to a 3. Like 3 is so close to a 2 and a 4 so close to a 5. And it was just some turning point. And I don't know, you guys will look pretty young, doesn't look like anyone over 40 here, but let me tell you, when you get there, you'll know, okay? And so when I started to think about my past and my history, and I sort of felt, well, I've been pretty stupid. Like I've been pretty dumb, and I was lucky that I had that moment. I don't know why it happened. I can't explain to you how it came to me to have this perspective on myself of being stupid, but it did come. And so because I felt this way, these opened up my ears. I was ready to listen. And the very first thing I heard was that 70% of all disease is caused by lifestyle choices. That was the very first thing. And you see, because I was 22 stone, I didn't really worry about that. That didn't get me too concerned. I mean, I was a loud guy, I was doing well, life of the parties. And so it's kind of like came part and parcel of having size. And I could hide it well, the shirts out, never in photos and, at the back and stuff. So it wasn't really a problem. But the disease was the biggest issue for me. The disease of taking pills every morning and every night, no matter how good my day was, I had this chain. And you saw in the cartoon the chain around my feet with a ball and chain. That's how I felt connected to these pills. Because if I didn't take them, I couldn't function, I couldn't live. I would never check these pills into my luggage on a flight. I had to take them with me the whole time in case my bags were lost. It was very important I had these with me the whole time for the 8 years. And so I was ready and open, and then this news about 70% of disease being caused by lifestyle choices, while shocking, actually gave me hope. Because being a business guy and a mathematics guy, I kind of said, well, if 70% of disease are caused by lifestyle choices, by default it means 30% are actually just bad luck. Just no matter what you do, no matter what happened, whatever you did in your life, you were going to get sick anyway. Whether it was genetics passed down from your family, whether you were stung by something, you scraped something, you picked a bug up in a hospital, whatever, just bad luck. That's the 30%. And now we've got the 70%. So I coined these two groups as the unlucky and the idiot camp. They're the two camps. Unlucky camp and idiot camp. Now for the first time in my life, I wanted to be in the idiot camp. I wanted to be the leader of the idiot camp. Because if I could find myself in the idiot camp, I would give myself a shot at actually getting well and getting off these pills that were, no question, going to shorten my lifespan. No question. The amount of prednisone I was taking was eating away at my bones. I was, going to be 10, 15, 20 years short of what the average expectancy was, probably 80.